In the chaos of the game, they break it down. Talking trash, cracking jokes, they own this town. PGN podcast, they're on the prowl. Sports and nonsense, there wears a crown. PGN podcast, oh, you can't look away. Stats and laughs, yeah, they sing your day. From the field to the mic, they always slay. PGN podcast, you know.
What up? What up? We're here. You can hear me, right? We're good?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah.
You hear me good, right?
All right,
No
guys.
background.
Yep. Perfect. So, yeah. I guess since I moved into this new spot, I haven't turned my computer on this whole time. So, I plugged it in this morning. I turned it on. It was working. It was good. And then I came back to it, and then it was just off. I'm like, what the
Damn.
fuck? So, yeah. So, that's why we got on so fucking late, man. And they're just acting up. But whatever. We're here now. This is what it is. PGN podcast episode ciento, is it?
Yes, sir. 100th episode. Yo, we made it. We made it. I know we want to do something, but stuff happens. Life
Yeah.
happens. So we get better at this.
And it's early. Like we could have maybe like got a bar or some shit, but and nobody opened up at 11 in the morning for us.
Yes.
We're not that cool, people.
No, we're not that cool yet. But I want to say before we go, thank you guys for joining us on this ride. This has been a fun trip. It's gonna be. I don't even know what episode you start with us on.
Probably like 30 some. I would think. I don't know. We gotta look back.
But it's been a fun trip.
Yeah.
I think.
But how do you guys even start this? You got to talk about that.
So this started
talk about how you and Kofi.
Yeah, me and K. That we wanted to start this for a minute ago. We were actually going to start this with a boy, our Penn State guy, Wilson in DC, but DC and didn't and he was moving around, so it was just yo. 1 week I was like, Kofi, just bring your stuff over, bring your mics, and we'll go out there and we'll talk. So he came over, set up shop. This is when we were still audio, so we didn't even have cameras yet. Just started putting out working. So we just kept doing it every week. And then one time Kofi, his job was yo, he can't be on. So then it's just me. I was like, yo. Being a one-man show, I promise you, is one of the worst things you can do. You have no one to bounce off of. It's this is why I give Colin a lot of credit, because to do a one-man show for 3 hours, I have no idea how you do that.
Yeah, but even him, he still has somebody there to break it up a little bit. You know what I mean? But for the most part, he talks most of the time.
Yeah.
So that's it's hard to just be alone the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I did it for my battle rap podcast. I did a 2-hour show when I was doing it at 15 Minutes of Fame, and I was by myself, but I had segments. So the first segment I would have I would have the main topic of the week.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next subject would be battle of the week. Then the next subject was a stupid fan tweet of the week.
Yeah.
And then it was my final thoughts.
You might need to start incorporating that.
So I started breaking it up, and I had an intro for every intro video I had for this one. I had an intro video for every segment. So yeah, that's how I ran it, but it got expensive because he was charging me $30 a week.
No,
$30 an hour, which is cheap. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I can't front on him. He was hooking me up, but by myself, so it was $60. That's $240 a month.
Yep.
That shit was kind of killing me, and I was the only one working at the time, and I had my girl, my kid, and shit. So it was a lot. But yeah, man, it was tough. If I had somebody to play off with, someone to pay with me, I would have. Cause I was making noise in the battle rap culture. Like I was going, because also the guy who ran
Mm-hmm.
the podcast spot, he is like a well-known media guy. He was one of the first guys. If you heard of him, his Uncle Ra. So he's one of
Okay.
the first media guys to go to the battle events when no one was covering it. So it was like
Okay.
him. I think it was somebody else. So he's like an OG in like battle rap media. So he got to all the events for free, and he was so cool. He brought me with him. So he'll be
Okay.
like, "Yo, this guy's part of my crew, whatever." Like, all right, then let me in for free. I was behind the scenes. I was there with the production. I was there, so I was getting my name up.
That's dope.
Yeah, but I didn't have the bread to keep on paying it. So, but yeah, man. I guess it's the only way you'd be able to do like a one man show is if you broke it up like that, But still, it's still tough. It's good to bounce off somebody else and somebody else who has different views from you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
And
even hard. You have two people, but y'all think the same. That's kind of boring. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's what I kind of saw. Like even me and my EP, like we
Yeah,
kind of think the same. So it's kind of hard
yeah,
for us. Like, we would throw tits for tats, but like it
yeah,
was more like we would come to the same conclusion. Like, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so that was it was kind of fun. But then you hit me up and you was like, yo, you do a podcast, and I was like, yeah. So then that's how this has just turned into a great partnership. And like now, doing the stuff with the high school, they're like, they got the principal retweeting us, and it's just
yeah,
like it's been an ever growing thing. Like there's some places I
yeah,
see, like I'll be like, yo, what? Like people are like, yeah, I watch this show all the time. This is like, oh, that's dope, man. Like I got my barber
yeah.
watching my show. My barber's like, yo, I'll be working out to his show and stuff like that. I'm like,
That's what's up.
so and the kids always like, yo, scumbag, yo, we love his takes. I was like, what up, my man? They're like, Zach, we see you every day. Get out of here. I'm like, okay, I get that. I get that. I get that. That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
word.
that's
That's what's
totally
up.
fair. So yeah, nah, it's
Yeah,
been a good 100 episodes. I can't wait to see what we do in the future. We got to talk offline about, you know, some other stuff we got to get going, like let newsletters and merch and all that other stuff, just
yeah,
just to, give back to the people. But
yeah.
I think some of the Columbia media kids they're working on a video for us. So by this week, I'll send it out. So it's 100 episodes. I sent a collage of all of our best moments and stuff like that.
Okay,
So
cool.
yeah, so by
That's dope. That's dope.
mhm. Like one thing I'll give the kids is when you give them something to work on, they are locked the fuck in. So
Yeah, yeah. Especially they like doing the media shit.
hmm they're the ones
Oh,
who
that's
take the
what's up.
pictures for me and stuff like that. So they're the ones who like video camera me when I'm talking to like the sports teams. They're so in. They're like, "Ah, you need me for this? I got you." I'm like, "Oh, okay, okay, I got it. Thanks, thank you."
That's good. That's good. What's up?
So if anything, we might be getting some. I'm like one teacher said we could pay them to be like assistants and stuff like that because they could put it on a resume and stuff like that. So every little bit helps.
Yeah, yeah. It does. It does. But yeah, man, we started off late, so let's get into this. I didn't want to talk about our week because I know we didn't do shit. Except I moved out, but that's not nothing to talk about. But
Yeah, yep.
let's get into this
All
into
right.
these topics.
The first topic is the NFL Thanksgiving and Black Friday games recap. Whew. Um, the first game was, I think it was the Lions versus the Packers, right?
Yeah,
Uh, this was the best game I've seen from Jordan Love and the worst game I've seen from Dan Campbell coaching. Like, and coaching the offense because I think he does a great job of coaching the team. But
his
that
defense a little bit. Let's say Amara got hurt.
yes, he did get hurt, but I don't like you having him block. I don't like your superstar blocking like that so close to the line that he can get taken out. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah,
Um, the Packers look like a complete team. Like they look like that team in the first couple of weeks. So And I've never been the biggest Jordan Love fan, but I got to give him credit. He did step up 4 touchdowns, so like that was a big game. Golf, I hate saying this, but I always see why Sean McVay moved off from him. Every game in games like this, I can see why Sean McVay moved off from you. He's not bad, but sometimes he got sacked a lot that I'm like, you could have thrown that away. You didn't need to take some of those sacks, but it's Jared Goff. Then the Lions are on a rut right now. They lost the last 2 games. They're not looking good right now. The playoff hopes are in trouble. They need to get it together.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about the first game?
I don't know. I think that I was talking about it with my uncle on Thanksgiving. It's like the NFL is just wide open in general. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's really like I don't know what's happening week to week. Like it's really
Yep.
crazy. So going to the game, I just didn't know what to expect from either team because they've both been pretty inconsistent all year.
Yep.
I would say the only consistent on like the factions of both teams, probably the Green Bay defense. They've probably been the most consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They've been more consistent than the Packers offense, than the Lions offense, the Lions defense. They've been pretty consistent. Um, I just think that man, the Lions from just what they were last year, man, is crazy. And it's like
Mm-hmm.
Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn leaving, everybody thought like, is this gonna be a difference? Is it gonna be a change? And it has been. It's been a huge
Yep.
change. The offense does not look the same.
Nope.
And yes, Amon got hurt and stuff like that, but the running attack is not the same.
Nope.
Like I feel like the running attack is still good because Jameer Gibbs is just a beast.
Yes.
But I felt like when I watched Montgomery and Gibbs with Ben Johnson, bro, that was a dynamic duo, man. They had him Sonic and Knuckles, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And that ain't like that no more. Like I rarely see David Montgomery break any runs out like that, and Jameer Gibbs breaks out the runs, but like I said, he's just because he's super talented. But I mean, I see the Lions face the Cowboys next week. I see the
Yeah.
Cowboys
Three
beating
three
them.
losses. That's 3 losses in a row, dog. Like they
Yeah,
can't
I
have
see the
that.
Cowboys beating them. And then you had I think the offensive coordinator they got for Ben Johnson. I think he was like the quarterback's coach on that staff at one time, and then
Mm-hmm.
he went, I think, to the Ravens or some shit like that.
Yes.
So I guess they thought since he was in there already, he kind of knew the system, but it's
Yep.
different when you're in the flow of the game and you're
Okay.
calling the plays on the spot, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because it's a chess thing. You got to be like, okay, they're running this kind of defense. I got to switch to this kind of offense.
Yep.
And you know, the Black Friday game, we'll get into that. Ben Johnson with the Bears.
Look
You
how
see,
great they look. Oh
this,
my
you're seeing
gosh.
the difference. You're seeing the
Yep.
difference, and that's just what it was. But it was still a close game. It wasn't like the Packers blew them out. You know what I mean?
No.
But I just feel like that would have been a winnable game with Ben Johnson at the helm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for Dan Campbell to take over the calls is like crazy, dude. Like that
Yeah.
just means that just shows that they're in trouble.
Yep.
You know what
They're
I
in a
mean? That
lot of trouble.
because Dan Campbell don't come off to me as somebody that's like, oh, he got to call the plays. You know what I mean?
No.
Like
No.
he's a motivator.
Yep.
So for him to be calling plays, man, I don't know. They look like they're in trouble. But it was a good game. It was entertaining. Jameson Williams stepped up in the absence of Amon-Ra, and he put up some numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but the Packers were just too much, man. And the Packers going off from here on out, they're a dangerous team just because their defense is sick. You know what I mean? And if Jordan Love could just play like he played on Thursday, they'll be dangerous.
Yeah. And Micah, my goodness, Micah just seems like a new person on that defense, man. Like he was
Yeah,
hitting Jared Goff. I'm like, yo, Jared Goff gonna feel that, and Paul, he's gonna he was hurting. I can tell. I was like, ooh, nah.
yeah.
So
Problem
um
with Micah is the problem with Micah is never the regular season; it's the playoffs.
playoffs, yeah, that's when he
Because
doesn't get that
now,
much
now,
pressure.
because now when you're in the playoffs, you're facing the best of the best.
Mm-hmm.
You're facing the best coaches, the best talent, the best O linemen. It's
Yep.
different, and that's where you show the difference. You know what I mean? And Micah hasn't shown that he can be dominant. So we'll see. They're gonna go to the playoffs, but we'll see.
Yeah, and moving on from that one, then we had the Cowboys versus the Chiefs. And once again, I want to say I have said Dak Prescott has been playing like a top 5 quarterback. He is playing like a top 3 quarterback. And that fourth quarter, I want to say, dog, that Chiefs defense, they need to have a conversation about that because that Chiefs defense ain't nothing worth a lick. Chris Jones looks older. Like Snee, like I just don't know what they're good at enough to stop. They can't stop the run. Like George Pickens is running slants on that, and you know he's running slants, and he still got the first down. I'm like, dog. Listen, Patriots, if you can do one thing, go after George Pickens this all season because Cowboys ain't gonna be able to pay him. I'm sorry, Cowboys fans. I want George Pickens. He is a game changer. But besides that, the Chiefs, they're in danger. They're 6-6, and I just think they got burnt out from all the Super Bowls. I really want to call that out. They really just burnt out from all the Super Bowls. Been a lot to go to 3 Super Bowls back to back. That's a lot, and now the injuries are piling up. They got the right tackle, the dude who gets all the penalties. He's hurt. I just don't know how they get over this hump. And they have a they play they have they it's bad.
Yeah, yeah. That I think that I think I think Patrick Mahomes, um, any kind of deficiencies they've had on offense, he's covered up for it.
Mm-hmm.
And this year, everybody's healthy. You know, you got Rasheed Rice, you got Travis Kelsey, you got Hollywood Brown, you got Xavier Worthy. They're all there. They're all there. The running game ain't all that, but Kareem Hunt's been decent. He's been pretty good.
Yep.
Pacheco's back now. The running game has been all that, but for the most part, the offense is intact. Andy Reid's still there,
Yep.
but that's not the issue with the team. It's the defense. You know,
Yep.
like they put up 28 points. That's a game they won last year.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's it. That's a easily win last year, and now I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say too much because the defense did good last week against the Colts.
Yep.
I think what we're watching right now with the Cowboys is gonna be hard to stop the Cowboys. It's just Pickens and CeeDee Lamb are just playing out of their minds. You know, like OJ McDuffie, who was a top corner in the league, just looked like he was getting destroyed. He
Pickens was
couldn't
taking
guard.
him everywhere.
He couldn't guard any of them. The
Nope.
other quarter, I think he's a rookie. I think I forgot his name, but he's had a good year too, and it didn't matter. Like they were just annihilated, and that's gonna be a lot of teams playing the Cowboys is gonna happen. We saw it. They beat the Eagles. You know what I mean? They have a good defense with good corners.
Mm-hmm.
And Pickens went ballistic. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's like, they got Jake Ferguson. He's good pass catcher tight end.
Yep.
Turpine's a good, you know, speed guy that can hand the ball off to or throw a little screen pass to, and he can break it out. The backup fucking ran for like a fucking 50-yard touchdown. What's his name? Miles Davis or some shit. What his
Yep.
name is? Like they haven't that. Javante Williams having a great year.
Yes, he is.
That offense looks ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yes, it
And
does.
Brian Schottenheimer is pressing all the right buttons right now. You know what I'm
Oh my
saying?
gosh.
And
He's
that's a coach that came in. Everybody was like, "What the fuck is this?" Blah 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 blah. And he has that offense rolling right now.
yes.
Their defense is playing way better. They got Quentin Williams, and he's made a
Mm-hmm.
difference. The
They
past
showed
two
up a
weeks,
lot that line.
yeah, the past 2 weeks he's made a difference. So, Cowboys look dangerous right now. Like I said before, they play the Lions next week. That looks like a game they're probably gonna win, and they'll be in the playoffs. I think if they beat the Lions,
Yes.
uh, they'll be in the playoff picture. So I don't know. Like you said, Dak is just playing, like a top 3 quarterback right now. So I don't know. The Chiefs kind of ran to the wrong team at the wrong time because the Chiefs needed this win, and I don't know, man. We'll get to the point where we can't just be like, it's Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. They're gonna win it. It's getting to
Yeah.
the point where it's like, y'all in trouble. Y'all might miss the playoffs this year, and hey, they might need a break. So fuck it.
Oh,
Remember,
yeah.
they say the Patriots and they had that dynasty, but
Hmm.
in between that dynasty, they lost playoff games, and you know people don't remember a lot of that shit. How they lost to the Ravens, they lost to the
Hey, hey,
Colts.
hey. Don't, not too
You
much. Not too much. Not too
know what I'm
much.
saying? It wasn't like if you hear Tom Brady this, Tom Brady that, like you think that they went to the Super Bowl every year. You know what I'm saying? But they did it. So it is what it is. If they don't make the hard part is not making the playoffs.
Hmm.
But the difference between the Chiefs and the Pats had a horrible division. So they were
Yes.
always gonna make the playoffs. The Chiefs different. They got the Broncos, they got the Chargers
Yep.
in their division, so it's different.
Oh, the Chiefs, the Chiefs, the Chiefs. They are in not a world of trouble right now, but they definitely need
Nah,
something.
they're in the world of trouble. They're in the world of trouble. They're in trouble, dude. It's bad. They
and
should have lost that game.
and also like
I
I
don't think they
know
should
they're
have
off.
lost that game.
They
I think that's Thanksgiving game. That's the 4 o'clock game. That's prime time.
mm-hmm.
That's bright lights, dude. Chiefs don't lose
Yeah.
that game, and they're losing
Um,
these games.
and also the reason why sometimes they're losing the game because it was 31-28, but in the fourth quarter, it was like 11-point lead. The problem with the Chiefs is they leave too many points on the field. Sometimes they don't complete drives and they don't get
Yeah.
touchdowns. So like that's one of their biggest problems. But the listen, I ain't got you got anything else to say about this Chiefs Cowboys game before we go to the the 8 o'clock game?
Nah, nah. So 8 o'clock game was
So
the Ravens and Bengals, right?
Ravens Bengals.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yo, I think we start a minute. This Ravens team has reached its peak with John Harbaugh as their coach. Cause dog, they came out there and looked unmotivated and unprepared. You don't have 5 turnovers like that being coached well. Like dog, Lamar, I think he's still hurt. I honestly believe he's still hurt because the fumbles and the interceptions but also I will say this, I'll give Lamar a little bit of a break. He does not have any number one receivers. I like Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers is like a number 2 with 3-ish. And you're still your best receiver is still Mark Andrews. Like, dog, we've been saying this about Mark Andrews for the last 3 years. Like, either move on or let's do something else. Like John Harbaugh's been there for too long, and I just think they just need a new voice in that locker room. I just think they need a new voice in that locker room.
That's it.
No, I
Uh,
want you to go on for a little bit.
okay. Ravens are done. That was a bad loss. That was
To the
terrible.
Bengals?
The Bengals, who've been the doormat of the NFL the past couple weeks, and I don't know. You know, it sucks because you have Lamar, and Lamar's not playing good.
No.
I'll be honest. He's not. He's throwing interceptions. He's
Mm-hmm.
fumbling. I don't know what's happened in that locker room that he's just not locked in. Maybe there's something behind the scenes. We'll find out after the year is over. Um, but that division is so ass that they can still win it. You know what I
Yep.
mean? I just don't know. Maybe they flip the switch on if they go to the playoffs. They just turn the switch on and start, whipping ass. But I don't see it. If there's
Mm-mm.
a chance that they make it, they'll probably lose the first round to whoever, you know.
I think so.
And I don't know, man. I just think that it sucks to kind of watch because it's something that, man, you want Lamar to at least have a chance to
Mm-hmm.
break. You know what I'm saying? And to be where he's at now, not good. And you and Kofi was saying this for a while that maybe the Harbaugh is just losing his touch,
Yep.
and that could be it. You know, how long has he been a coach? 18 years, some wild shit like that.
Yeah.
Like,
It's too long.
yeah, he's been a coach for a long time, and sometimes it gets that way. Not saying that he can't go to another team and turn up that team, but that's just how it's looking right now. It's like in that locker room, his whatever philosophy he has, his voice or whatever's going on, man, it's not working. And I think if they don't make the playoffs, if they don't win the division, it's gonna be a topic of conversation next year.
Yep.
In the off season. What do we do with Harbaugh? NFL is becoming slowly a players' league where
Yes.
the actual owners are sitting down with the players like, how's the coach doing? Is he bothering you? Is he running the locker room right? And blah blah. That's taking it to effect.
Yep.
They didn't take when they fired Dayball, they didn't take it to effect that Neighbors was hurt and Cam Scannable was
Hmm.
hurt and you had Russell Wilson who was ass and you had fucking Jackson Dart, rookie quarterback. Something was going on in the locker room that they didn't like.
Yep.
And the players were expressing what they felt and they got rid of him. And that's what they're gonna do. I think in the offseason with the Ravens, if they don't make the playoffs, they're gonna talk to the team and make a decision. And that's that. The Bengals are just same shit every year, dude. Like if Burrow's definitely back and doesn't get hurt, and they go on like a 4 game, 5 game winning streak,
Mystery.
they're in the same spot they were last year. They were like they needed this guy to lose to win, and this team to lose,
Yes.
and then there's a chance they might. You know what I mean? As long as Burrow and Chase are on the field together, they could put up 30 some plus points.
Yes. Yes.
They don't even need T Higgins. You know what
At
I mean?
all.
He'll use Gasecki. He'll use freaking the white boy Iacevus, whatever his name is.
Yes.
They'll find some guy. Joe Burrow will find some guy. Chase Brown's starting to turn up, so
He is.
that's just funny. We'll see if it's the same shit like last year. That's wild, but yeah, Ravens look cooked, man. The
And the
bird
Bengals,
the bird looks
who's
cooked.
yo, and the Bengals defense has been awful all year. All year.
And he only put up
They,
14.
bro, I mean, just completely shut down Lamar. They don't get pressure on the quarterback. They had Lamar running for his life all game. I'm just saying. I'm just
Yeah,
saying. Joe Burrow looked like cool man Joe. He had the long hair, the long stupid hair that I hate because Trevor Lawrence, like, bro, what is with y'all in this long hair? Like, what is with these quarterbacks in this long hair? You know what? I'm not gonna go on a tangent about that. I'm just gonna leave that alone.
yeah,
So anyway, moving on. And then now we have the Black Friday game. We were just about to talk about this.
yeah.
The Bears versus the Eagles. Philly fan. Yo, I've been getting killed by Philly fans telling me, yo, you don't understand the offense. You don't understand this. All we do is win. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Y'all look like that same 2023 team that won 10 games in a row and then fell apart at the end of the season. This offense is dog shit bad to watch.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts is throwing the ball, then he's waiting. He doesn't throw people open. Guys, it's okay. Either fire offensive coordinator or tell Jalen Hurts, yo, gotta speed it up a little bit. This is what AJ Brown has been saying. And also Saquon, my gosh, the fall off from 2,000 yards to whatever he has right now. I don't think he's had a 100-yard game. I think he's had 100-yard game this season. That's bad. That's bad.
It's the OC.
And he gotta go, Kevin. Yo, the fans are chanting "Fire Kevin" and
You
Nick
see that? You
Sirianni.
see that video? The guy, the fan called the cops.
Yeah, he called the cops.
He's
He's like,
he's like, I want to cause an arrest. They're like, what? Yeah, bro, they're
"It's
getting frustrated. I get it. Is their offense went from great last year to ass, dude.
mm-hmm."
But hey, AJ Brown got the ball. He's happy.
He got 2 touchdowns, bro. Like he ain't got nothing to complain about.
Yeah, I don't hear shit now. You should be mad they lost 2 in a row. Why ain't he in it? Why ain't he on social media now going, yo, we lost 2 in a row. Something gotta happen. Nah, but you want to act a fool when you ain't getting the ball.
He wants his targets, bro.
Insane, dude.
Uh, and and shout out to the Bears. I know this is about to be a little Eagles rant, but the Bears have come together underneath Ben Johnson, and Caleb's still not the best, but I think he's very more competent and comfortable in this new offensive system.
Yeah, yeah.
And
You
they can
said
run the
it
ball
correct.
very well. They can run the
You
ball
said
very
you,
well.
But this is what we're saying. Ben Johnson with the run game.
Yes.
Now he got a two-headed monster with Swift and Monangai. He had the two-headed monster in fucking Detroit with Sonic and Knuckles. Now he got these two
Mm-hmm.
guys. And Monangai, he's had a good year. Remember I told you yesterday
Yes.
that he was a 22 running back picked in the draft, and he's outplayed Ashton Genty, who was the first running back in the draft. So that's all Ben Johnson, dude. You
Yes.
know, and you said it correctly. Is it was about Caleb getting comfortable with the offense because the offense is a very precise offense. It's
Yes, it
misdirection. There's
is.
a lot of shit going on, and once the guy's open, you got to hit him. You know, that's what golf is great at. Where this guy's running here, this guy's running there. Also, Amra's open. Bam, the ball's there. Amra's running 40 something yards. You know, and Caleb is too. He's too how you call it? His feet. Like he's too jittery in the pocket.
Yes.
He's out of pocket. Yeah, he's out of pocket. He's not gonna run. He's not gonna run out
Yeah,
the
he is.
pocket. And in Ben Johnson's system, you can't do that. You gotta be patient. You gotta wait till the guy gets open. You know what I mean? And as soon as he sees the shit ain't open right away, he's looking to run. You know, and like they say in college, he was good at that. But
Yep.
a lot of times you can't play that way. Like I remember in college watching fucking Vince Young just dominate. Like
Mm-hmm.
couldn't get him down. You know, it was a wild game I saw one time. He had like 400 pass yards and like 300 rushing yards. Like,
Yep.
what the fuck is going on here? Who is this guy? God in the flesh? He goes to
Yes.
NFL. You can't do that. You can't stiff arm fucking Reggie White. You can't stiff arm Michael Strahan. You can't outrun Champ Bailey. You know
No.
what I'm saying? Is different. So that's what Caleb has to learn that his game has to totally change. And I think Ben Johnson's helping him get there. And Ben Johnson's been patient with him. He hasn't thrown him into social media because they still been winning.
Mm-hmm.
But beginning of the year, man, Caleb was missing a lot of guys, dude.
Yes, he
There was a
was.
lot of plays that he was overthrowing. He was throwing behind. He was looking bad. I'm like, man, he may not be it, but he's starting to show that he has the talent. He has the arm talent.
Yes, he
And
does.
so it's crazy. If Ben Johnson get that ball rolling, they have the playmakers too. Like you said, they had the run game. You know, DJ Moore's a good receiver. Colson Love is a good tight end. Cole Kmet
Mm-hmm.
is the backup tight end. He's good. You got fucking Roma Dunze. You
Yep.
got Zacchaeus. You got Luther Burden. They got a lot of guys, dude. They got a lot of guys. So you know, and you know, if they win that division, which is that's what it's looking like, they win that division, and you got to go to Chicago in the wintertime. That's a tough place to
Tough
play.
place to win. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And um now the Lions, you looking like third man out. Because Bears and Packers, they're literally tied. Lions, you gotta
Yeah,
step your shit
yeah,
up. And Eagles, this loss, you have the Cowboys in the race. I think you're a game and a half
yeah,
above them. This ain't
yeah.
looking
That's it.
too good right now.
It's
Eagles
close.
fan. No. Keep having Jalen Hurts go out there and say his mysterious speeches about how playing the
Yeah,
offense and all that other shit. Bro, Jalen Hurts, you want to run for mayor? Do that after you retire. Don't talk like that on the press conference. I hate when motherfuckers do that. The stoicism. I just try to
cry,
get the best
cry, Eagles,
play.
cry, cry,
I,
Eagles,
I,
cry.
I didn't. This is a Giants fan. I'm not doing that. I'm
Yeah,
staying away from that
I
one.
mean,
I'm
I
staying
mean, I
away
mean,
from.
The Cowboys, I hate the Cowboys too, but I don't know. Cowboys are more fun to watch.
Yes,
I rather see them with the players right now and see what Pickens and CeeDee Lamb do.
see that because
I, I, I'm
their
I'm
offense is
not
much
caring
better.
for.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not really caring for this Eagles offense. They look ass.
I know,
So
yeah,
hey,
can't lie. Listen, the stories in the pudding, man. All Eagles offense is an atrocity. I think they were like 4 for 19 on third downs. Like, bro, you can't do that. Like, I'm just sorry. It is what it is. But moving on, we had Survivor Series last night. Of course, we watched it at your place together. I will say it was short. That's the best part about it. They got to find a way to get some of these matches more innovative. I don't need the women in war games matches. I just feel like it takes away from what makes the women great. the two rings thing is just weird. If you want to do, just do a regular 5-on-5. It's not too hard to do. Like, just do a
Yeah,
regular 5-on-5. I don't need two fucking cages all over the place.
yeah,
It's too fucking much. I always say, Kiss, keep it short and simple. That's it. Wrestling just needs to be simple. Don't overcomplicate things, because sometimes it's like you got the fans being, oh, they should be. No, no, no. They did it for 2 years, 3 years. We're done. Back to 5-on-5. Let them have their little
yeah,
promos about like what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna eat. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. The men's war games was amazing. I love Brock Lesnar. We got blood. So the main event kind of did its part for that show, but
yeah,
still
yeah,
wouldn't what wouldn't.
yeah. I'll say the last night, man. Um, it's the same analogy I'm gonna use today, dude. Who's asking for these women matches? Who? Who is in who? I want to see the fan. Show me the people. I don't see it. I don't see everyone going, please get the women in the war games. Please get the who's asking for this? It's the same analogy I use. Who's asking for these women superhero solo movies? Who? I don't see one little. We work at schools, dude. We
Yeah.
didn't see one little girl dressed as any superhero woman. Not Captain Marvel, not Black Widow, not they don't exist, dude. I would faster see a girl dressed as Thor or Captain America before I see them dressed as a who's asking for these women matches, dude? Who? And I think that listen, from what I when we grew up, women wrestling has gone is light years, dude.
Yes.
We used to see who Trish Stratus versus I don't even know. You know, like
Yeah.
Lita. Lita was like not even
Yeah.
a wrestler. She was really a manager, and they like
Yes.
made her a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? She was just a girlfriend of one of the Hardys.
Yes.
Like, but like now they have a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Rhea Ripley's good. I like Rhea
Hmm.
Ripley. She's good.
Yes.
Uh, the girl yesterday, Last Jordan. She looks like
Last
she's gonna be
Legend.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
looks like she's gonna be good. She's gonna. Oh, Last Legend. I said Last Jordan.
Hmm.
She looks like she's gonna be good. The other big girl, her tag team partner, that's
Yeah.
good. Like start
Yes.
introducing kind of like and have them do power moves more. You know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes the girls gotta take more of a risk. Like the biggest risk I think of the match was she jumped off the top thing with the
The
with the
garbage can.
with the garbage. I didn't even like that move. It didn't even make sense for them. That like how you know what I mean? I said it from the rip when she came into the ring and she climbed over. I was like, jump off the fucking thing onto the people. They did it later on in the match but with the garbage can around her. I'm like, I didn't like that. You know what I mean? And I think that remember the big girl, what's her name? She had her lip. Oh,
Yes.
Lash Legend had her picked up.
Yeah.
They double picked her up and they threw
Hmm.
her on the girls. I'm like, yo, there was a metal part in the middle of the ring. I like, fuck it, throw her on that, dude.
On there.
Like,
Yeah.
like turn the match up, man. Let's get this go. You saw the guys who they pull the table out, they pull the chairs out,
Yes.
they pull.
Yeah.
Let's get this good. They're bleeding. They do. Come
Yeah.
on, dude. Like, yo, step it up. And then
Yeah.
the solo women's match was ass. I think we talked the whole
Yeah.
match.
Yeah. I
We
don't
didn't.
think we really watched that one.
And you had that right before the main event.
Yeah.
Like
No, you
you
can't
could
do
have
that.
had something else there, bro. You know what I mean? It's like who asked for that? Who asked for this? That was a match that wasn't even good. It was like
Mm.
you put all the best girls in the war game match.
Yes.
Like the women's champion should have faced like Lash Legend or something.
Yes.
That
You
would have
should
been a
have.
good match. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And it's
Good way
like,
to demonstrator. I got you.
yeah, you could have made a better match, dude. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know, man. I think they try to incorporate the women like too much, and I
Hmm.
I, I think they want it to be something so fast that they're like speeding the process up. But it's
Yes.
like, let it flow. You know what I mean? Like let it flow how you like how the men's just flow. Like who
Yes.
thought Braun Breaker would be like the star? You know what I mean? Who
Hmm.
thought fucking Cody Rhodes was for what AEW he was?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was a guy that was like slow rolling, but he got
Hmm.
there. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
they didn't like rush Cody Rhodes. They didn't rush Braun Breaker. They didn't
No.
rush these guys. They let them build. You know what I'm saying? And I think with the women's wrestling, let it build. You know what I'm saying? Like
Let it.
Rhea Ripley, you built her. Jade
Yes.
Cargill, you built her.
Build her.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Build them. Don't just throw them in there. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, you kind of got to.
like even too, like I like the last legend, but she's a
Mm-hmm.
rookie, and they threw her in the
Mm-hmm.
ring with the legends or with the great
Legends.
women already, with
Yeah.
Charlotte Flair and all those girls that made their names already. And it's like, dude, you're throwing them too quick. You know what I mean?
You got to give them time to build. I get it. I get what you're trying to
Like I
say.
said, even if you want to do a match with the champion and last legend, just make it like a non-title match. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And just had them go at it. That would have been more of a good intro for Last Legend than I think that was. You know what I'm saying? She brought a good energy, but she was overshadowed by all the
Shadow.
stars that were in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just think that no one's asking for this shit. You know what I mean? So if no one's demanding it, no one's asking for it, let it grow organically.
Yes.
Let it get there to the point that shit. I'll sit there and be like, yo, let's get fucking Lash Legend and fucking the champion in there. Let's get
Yes.
fucking Rhea Ripley versus the other big chick, where her name is. You know what I'm saying? You know her name?
Nia Jax. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Let's get Rhea Ripley and Nia Jackson the next one. Like, I want to see that. You know what I mean? Like, let us start telling you what to do. You know what I mean? That's how you do. That's how we do with the guys.
Yes.
Oh, yo, I want to see Braun Breaker versus John Cena or some shit. Once you hear that enough, they make the match. You know what I mean? So I just think that's what I took from it last night, because it was only 4 matches, and the weakest matches were the women's matches.
Yep.
And I don't think it should be that way, because there's enough stars in the women's division to not for it not to be that way. You know what I mean? Like the elimination chamber match with all the women, that was decent.
Yes.
You know, that wasn't too bad. You know what I mean? This one was just like when you have that many people in the ring, everything kind of has to be smooth. And you
Smooth.
saw the
Yes.
guys came in, Uso came in, he's kicking everybody, and then the guy dips down, and then he clotheslines, and then
Yes.
everything's fast paced, everything's smooth, everything's. These women were like waiting for each other, like on top of the rope, and then she comes
Let
over
me
to
get in a
around that
spot for
throw,
you.
and then she walks up. What was the one thing that Charlotte Flair got kicked or some shit? And then she
Oh
was like kneeling
yeah.
down. Yo, bro,
Yeah.
she's kneeling down in front of the girl for a mad long. I'm like, what are you
Don't
doing?
don't choreograph it over the top. I
Yeah, like you're supposed to get kicked, you roll, then as soon as you get up, then they supposed to be already
do
kind of jumping
exactly.
off
Yeah.
of you, making it look smooth. Not you sitting
Yes.
there waiting, and she's like looking like, oh, am I supposed to jump off her back or okay? And then they missed a lot of moves, and they do like what was that one flip move she did? She straight missed her. They
Yes.
straight missed
Oh,
her. It looked
fantastic.
terrible. You know,
Yeah.
so you're rushing it to the point that it's not looking smooth. It's not looking good. You know what I mean?
Because the men
And
came in there, everything was stiff, like you were saying.
yeah, you don't want like us wrestling fans like watching that and just getting turned off,
Mm-hmm.
because then now when you put another women's like tag team match or some shit next, now that's as soon as you start off the match with that, the thing with that, we're gonna get chips.
Mm-hmm.
Because now we just have a bad image of what happened the last time.
Or the
So you
break
can't.
match. Yeah, you gotta get.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do a little better than that. No, I agree.
Yeah.
And the
But
Cena match was great. I like that.
yeah, see the match was good. I like Dom. Dom's a star.
Mm-hmm.
Dom's a star. He got it, dude. He got it. He's he's up
Yeah,
there.
he's big time. He's big time.
Yeah, he's good. Um he's a little too. Only thing I would say that to me, but it's a new generation, so they don't know much about Eddie Guerrero. But to me, he is too Eddie Guerrero. He's like he stole his whole gimmick, dude. Like
Yeah.
he is Eddie Guerrero. Like it's too much for me. Like, come on, all that cheating shit. Like, come on, that's Eddie, dude. Like that's how Eddie won. You know what I mean? Like I get it. I get it. That's your hero, da da da. But Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, you know what I
He
mean?
says that's his dad. That's why. So he's like, yo, I'm paying
Yeah, but you stole the whole thing. Like the whole gimmick is just nuts. But
bar
I
for
do
bar.
like, yeah, I do like though that he has his own crew.
Mm-hmm.
That was smart that they did that for him, because now he can like really cheat. He can have people
Yes.
come in and do shit for him. The girls are fucking up John Cena. It was funny. It was an entertaining match. It was
Take them
good.
out. Yes. Shout out to Cena for doing that. Like he didn't have to put those women
Yeah,
over, but he did. I heard, oh, why?
yeah.
I'm like, guys, it's Cena's way out. Cena said he
Cause,
wants
cause
to
it
build
did
the.
look crazy. The little girl fucking flipped him over. It was like, but he sold it good.
He sold it very
He
well.
sold it
Shout out
good.
to Cena.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he did sell it well. Two guy that he did the double what the fuck is
Oh, the
his move
double
again?
AA, yeah,
The
double
double
AA.
AA. Boom, that was fire.
Yes.
But yeah, that was good. It was an entertaining match. But the main event was it, man. Main event was
Nah,
fire.
the main event
It lived
was
up. It
yes.
was so many big names. We saw fucking F5s. We saw
Mm-hmm.
spears. We saw
Yes.
fucking the crossroads. We saw everything,
Yep.
dude. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Definitely fired. Who the fuck's the mystery guy that came in? We have no fucking
Yes.
idea. Seth
Yep.
Rollins supposed to be hurt. We know they Seth Rollins. Whoever did it is throwing us off by doing the move.
Yes.
It'll make us think it's Seth Rollins. So maybe Raw they'll show us who it was. Um,
Get it. We got a
yeah,
story for Raw.
yeah. But yeah, Brock Lesnar, beast, dude. He came in. My son was on his feet. It was he had a good entrance. He just starts
Yes.
F5 and everybody. Then the fire part to me of the whole match was him coming out the cage to beat Roman Reigns.
Yes.
That was
Yes.
that was the best part of the match to me. And he super punches him, and
Different.
then he fucking F5s him on the table. Fire, fire. Roman Reigns still
Loved it.
got it, dude. Even though he has like a long run, and I feel like they kind of away from him, like
Mm-hmm.
more towards Cody Rhodes, And then this year was based on Cena's, exit. Brock Lesnar came back, at
Mm-hmm.
SummerSlam. He's got overshadowed a lot, but he's still like he gets in the ring, he has a presence, he has a
Yes.
startup to him. He still
Yes.
like I want to see him and Cody Rhodes get into the storyline that they're about to get into.
Yes.
Like he still got it, dude. And as
Yeah.
long as he has his boys with the Usos with him, you know, that's they'll always be there to help him out. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I think it's good. I think good match, good way to end it. And that was it. That was it. It was a good Survivor Series.
Good Survivor. Yeah. Good Survivor Series. Moving on. We got our MVP picks. Um.
Go tell your MVP picks. I'm gonna get a tissue real quick.
Yeah. Go ahead. Um. So your boy went 1-1. I can't believe I chose the Lions over the Packers. I thought the Lions would pull it together. They've kind of been faltering, but for them to go out there and lose to at home on Thanksgiving to the goddamn Packers. But I gotta say, shout out to the Packers. Packers did their thing. I did choose the Cowboys over the Chiefs. Cowboys right now are playing some of the best offense, and the defense is solid. It's not the best, but they get enough pressure to do enough. So Kofi went 2-0. He chose the Packers over the Lions, and he chose the Cowboys over the Chiefs. And so his next picks, he has Seahawks over Minnesota, and he has Denver over Washington. If you guys in the comments want to drop down your MVP picks so that we know who you guys are rooting for, that'll be very helpful. We want to know who you guys are choosing, and since it is a 100 episode, we got to do some PGN bets, to show the people some love. And I got my picks today. I have the Seahawks over the Vikings. I just the Vikings have given up. They haven't given up on JJ, but they're almost there with JJ McCarthy. JJ McCarthy, the nine, the whole gimmick, the long hair, the stupid thing, like he's looking like he's a gremlin and all this other shit, bro. Like JJ McCarthy, I've never liked JJ McCarthy. I've always said that. I wasn't a fan of him, them picking him that high. I was like, he's in a run first offense. Cool. So now they're starting a rookie, or they're starting a backup over him. Seahawks
Yeah.
look dominant right now. Sam Darnold keeps falling into great situations. I don't think people understand
He,
this.
he
How
he's
you,
gonna he's gonna he's gonna light him up today, dude.
bro?
He's gonna light him up today. He's pissed. They
Yes.
played him. They played him.
Oh,
And
yeah, it's
and
a return game.
And JJ McCarthy, like you said, he's been trash, dude. He's been
Oh my
trash.
gosh.
Yo, bro, like he's in concussion protocol. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not in concussion protocol. He's in sit your ass down protocol.
Yeah, we don't
He's
need
in
this right now.
yeah. He's in you've been trash protocol, dude. That's
Oh
bro.
my
And,
god.
and yo, Max, I see his highlights, dude. He doesn't look bad. He
No.
doesn't look bad. Yo, if this ends up to be a Brock Purdy, kind of Trey Lance situation, that's gonna be wild. Because
Oh
yo,
my gosh.
Max looks like a better thrower of the ball. I saw
Yes.
literally his preseason games. I saw because I have Jefferson as my fantasy team.
Receiver. Hmm.
So I'm like, man, is this guy Max good? So I went to see his highlights just to feel better. Because Jefferson's been trash, dude, in fantasy because of fucking McCarthy. So I'm like, please let this guy just be fucking decent. And he looked good, from what I saw. He looks like he could.
Okay.
He looks like he's accurate. That's all you have to do in this offense. You just have to be accurate and get it to the guy that he tells you to get it to. Because McCarthy, how are you the only quarterback that has not succeeded in this system? Every quarterback, look
Listen.
it up. Even
Yeah.
was the fucking guy they had one
Yeah.
time? It was
Kirk
like
Cousins.
not
Kirk
Kirk Cousins.
Cousins.
The guy he was hurt. They had another guy in. He was throwing 300 fucking yards a game.
Oh, Case
You
Keenum.
know?
Case Keenum.
No. It was a guy. It was another guy. You don't even know his name. The guy was throwing
Oh
300. He's not even in the league anymore. I think he was just throwing. He was throwing 300 yards. Sam Darnold was a fucking all star last year. And then you get in there and you can't even nothing, dude. He's getting
no.
the Green Bay game was terrible, dude.
Yeah.
Terrible. He looked it so
It, it
bad.
it's to the point where JJ looks frustrated, and people don't understand. JJ is frustrated because he's had 7 different quarterbacks. It's starting for him. He's never had a consistent quarterback. He's never had a consistent
And he
quarterback.
shows up every time.
Exactly. And
He shows
I
up.
think he's getting to that point where he's tired of holding these quarterbacks' hands and like, yo, come on. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. And JJ, 2 interceptions last game. It's not helping. It's not helping.
Yeah.
And my other pick, who did I have? Because I went over Kofi's picks. And then I have Bills over Steelers. I know Bills are in a rough spot because they just coming off a bad loss, but I still think the Steelers are not as good. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is playing or not, but I just think the Steelers aren't are just as stoic as offense as a lot of bad teams. So I'll choose the Bills over Steelers. But those are my 4 picks. What about yours?
Hold on, let me get my picks up. I always forget my picks. First one I got the Rams over the Panthers.
Hmm.
Rams have a chance to get ahead of the game now. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep foot in the next with the 9-2.
Yes.
Yeah, then they're 9-2, so they could take the first seed, get that first round bye, so you could rest Matt Stafford's old knees up and his old back and his old neck. You know what I mean? Guy's playing out of his mind, and he's like fucking 80. Um, but
MVP.
yeah, the defense is looking good. Yeah, man, they're looking good, and I think that Carolina, they don't suck. They're surprising how good they've been actually. But the Rams would just be too much, and I just think that they're gonna now that they're gonna be motivated now that they see that the
Hmm.
Eagles aren't it. A lot of the top teams in the NFC aren't it, and they're gonna be like, all right, let's get ahead of the pack today.
Yep.
My second pick is I got Cleveland over San Fran. Um,
Cleveland over San Fran. That's
Cleveland,
wow.
yeah. I think that defense, Shador has motivated that defense to newer heights. They were already good, you know.
Yes.
And Miles
Unfortunately.
Garrett had 3 fucking sacks last week. He went bullet. You saw him giving a chest bump when the fucking guy threw a Shador threw a 60-yard bomb. Like that
Yes.
defense don't need much to turn up. Like if Shador makes 2-3 little plays, Quishon Junkins makes 2-3 little plays, Jared Judy catches a bomb touchdown. They
Hmm.
haven't seen that in 5-6 years.
Yes.
If Shador today throws a fucking 40, 50-yard bomb to fucking Judy for a touchdown, Miles Garrett is gonna literally rip Brock Purdy's arms off his body. He's gonna he's gonna rip his arms off of his fucking body. It's gonna be insane, And I think the 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 uh the Niners still look banged up, man. They don't
Yeah,
they
they
don't
do.
they look banged up. They just do, and I think that their defense, just is weak, dude. Like if the Browns offense could give them 21 to 24 points around there, they could pull that out. I think they're gonna win this. I think the defense is gonna dominate. I think Browns are gonna maybe give up 10 today. I'm serious. Like they're gonna look nuts. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Um, but we'll see. I thought it was a gamble pick, but I'm going off their defense is really good, and I think Shador can make one or two plays to get them over the hump.
And
Then I
also,
have yeah, go
no, I
ahead.
was just gonna say, I hope just Kevin Stefanski doesn't get in the way. That's it with the Browns.
His job's on the line right now, so he can't get in the way. Just make the play calls, d- d- make the plays that are gonna make Shador. He did it good last week. He
Yes.
picked plays that highlight Shador's, strong points. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. And don't be afraid to give him the rope. You know what I'm saying? To
Hmm.
give him the helm because I think Shador can handle it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And this game, he's gonna be forced to make a play.
Hmm.
A play or two to get them over the hump. So we'll see what he does today. Then I have Tampa Bay over Arizona.
Okay.
The return of Bucky Irving is today. They right now they need to get healthy. The Bucks just been torn up. You know what I mean? But the Arizona defense is fucking trash, man.
Yeah.
Like Jacoby Brissett looks like fucking prime fucking Joe Montana out there, and they can't win a game, dude.
At
You know what I
all.
mean? So it should be a high scoring game. Is Mayfield playing today? I don't know. I think he is, right?
I think
Or is
yeah.
it,
I don't
or is it
know.
Bridgewater? I think yeah. Mayfield plays today with Bucky Irvin and that run attack. Uh, Abuka should probably kill them today.
Yeah.
God was been
Hmm.
back. God was
Hmm.
been back. So they're getting back to it. And I think they're gonna win that game. Then my last pick, I have Houston over Indianapolis.
Okay.
Um, same reason why I have Cleveland over San Fran. That
Yes,
defense,
sir.
Houston defense, has been playing out of their mind. This guy,
Hmm.
fucking Daniel Jones, playing with a fucking broken fibula
Mm.
against that defense.
Yeah. Not
Jonathan
good.
Taylor better run for 300 yards today because this not happening, dude. This man's gonna play that defense on a fractured fibula. You must be smoking exhaust pipes, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna get hurt. Gonna get
He's
hurt.
gonna throw. He's throwing a pick, dude. He's fumbling. So if I was Indianapolis, I probably would bench it for the game. Put in Anthony Richardson, dude. Put
Hmm.
it put it in the backup. The backup. This dude has a fractured fibula.
They'd be like, yeah, he's not.
At
He's
least for
not.
this game, sit him out.
Yep.
Next week, if you face the Raiders, fuck it. You know what? It is what it is. But according to their doctors, they said that he could play and heal at the same time. I don't know how.
That's
Maybe his
ridiculous,
new
but
maybe his new medicine. Maybe they're giving him fucking vibranium. I don't know. I don't know how you heal your fractured fibula by getting fucking body slammed by fucking who's the fucking guy they got? Houston,
yeah.
Who-
Oh, yeah. They have
the number
it.
one pick they had. He's been fucking killing it. What's his name?
I
Forget his
don't even
fucking
know.
name, man.
Kobe, get us the name of the pick. You know he's watching.
Let's see,
Um.
Texans defensive end. To give me the ones of all time. Also, Daniel Hunter, Will Anderson,
Well, Will Anderson. Oh, Will Anderson. Yeah, he's
and Hunter.
terrorizing.
Yeah, both of them. Both of them.
Hmm.
They terrorized Josh Allen.
Yep.
And this is a mobile quarterback MVP last year. What the hell did they do to Daniel
Hmm.
Jones? So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that's my four picks.
All right. So, like I said, drop your MVP picks down below in the comments. And, you know, once again, shout out, like a word to a sponsor, give shout out to Nickel Pass for sponsoring us. You can download Nickel Pass today with a simple click, and you can get all your newspaper articles that you need from New York Times and Boston Globe. Download Nickel Pass today. All right, and we got pepper takes. We got our
The
first pepper take.
before the pepper take, I was close to picking the Giants over the Pats. I was really gonna pick that game, but I just I calmed down. I got too hyped. I calmed down.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Remember, let reason settle in. Let reason settle in. Darnold's
Hey,
coming
I
back from a
almost
concussion.
I almost got the Giants and Lions one. I almost got
Oh,
it.
you did. You did. I had the Lions. Oh God.
The Giants
Ugh.
the Giants fucking the Giants fucking the Giants fucking defense let me down, man.
Yeah. Uh so we got Paramount Green Lights, Rush Hour 4 at the behest of our current president, Donald Trump. Donald Trump has put in motion for Rush Hour 4 to get in production. Uh Listen, as long as this has the same racism that it had, raised the jokes that it had back in the day, I'm fine. That's all really
What-
I gotta say at it.
The races you said the races
The jokes that they had back in the 98, I need those jokes. I need those jokes. I don't water it down for the new generation. I need Chris Tucker making fun of everyone like he did at
do you
Jackie
do you
Chan
do
did.
you do you think that's why Trump stepped up and was like,
Yes.
motherfucker.
Yes, I think Trump threw in a joke or two. I honestly think Trump threw in a joke or two.
No, but what I'm saying is, do you think that's what was holding up maybe part four was that they didn't want the racist jokes,
Yes,
and then
yes,
Trump was the one that was like, stop, let's get this
yes.
shit going.
Yes, because Trump is a natural born comedian, so I think he was
Yeah,
like, "Hey, it's comedy, like let it go." So, because like I said, Trump would be a great comedian, podcaster. As president, I don't really need that, but like he's good at that type of stuff. So that
yeah.
yeah, I think he was the one who was like, "Yo, let's just move it on. Like, if the jokes come, they come."
Um, we don't need a rush hour for man. These guys are old, dude. This is what the same shit I talked about last week. I don't want to see Denzel. I don't want to see Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't want to see Robert De Niro. I don't want to see these guys. I don't want to see old ass Jackie fucking Chan and
Doing
old
moves.
ass Chris Tucker.
Oh
Yo, Rush
God.
Hour 3 was I. It wasn't all
Yeah,
that. Like, you think Jackie Chan could do the shit he was doing in Rush Hour 3 right now? He can't even do the shit he does in Karate Kid.
that's
He's
true.
like a slow as hell Karate Kid. You want him to do fucking Rush Hour 4, dude? That shit's gonna be all AI. You're gonna see all fucking AI shit. Like, I don't want to see that, dude. And Trump to kind of greenlight it and push it is like, why? Why do you care, dude? Like Rush Hour 4 it's a huge franchise. I'm saying it's not, but
I
it's
know what
not
you're
like
saying.
who was asking. Like another thing. Who's asking for this? Who sat back and said, "You know what I want to see? Rush Hour 4." Yeah, that'll be lit. No, no one said this. Who asked for this? You know what I'm saying? So I know the young kids don't even know who Jackie Chan is and Chris Tucker. I know they didn't
That's
ask for it.
terrifying. That's
I know,
terrifying.
no, bro. I just literally saw a video of a guy going around a college campus showing a picture of Nelly. Nobody knew who he was. He's like, name the celebrity. They're like, Floyd Mayweather. They don't 50 Cent. They were saying random names. One girl said Ti. This is college, dude. This is 18, 19-year-olds. They don't know. They don't know
Yeah,
Jackie Chan. They don't know Chris Tucker. So they didn't ask for this. I know my age group didn't ask for this. I know my dad's age group didn't ask. Who asked for this? Another thing. Stop. Stop giving us things we didn't ask for. It's annoying. You know?
uh,
That's all I
we
gotta
get
say
it.
about it.
So I'll see how I'll watch it, see how it is. So it doesn't.
Yeah, I watch it on
Uh,
I watch it on my Fire Stick.
yeah, you got it. You got that.
I watch that on there. Fuck you. I ain't paying for that shit.
um, moving on. How was your Thanksgiving? I think we. think we kind of alluded to that, but I think Thanksgiving was pretty quiet. Everyone was around, so my brother was upstate in Massachusetts visiting the in-laws. So like it was just me and my mom. I went to my aunt's house. Nothing too crazy. It was pretty low key. Just watch football.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I did. I went to my uncle's mother-in-law's house. I knew her. My uncle's been married to his wife for 30 years,
Mm.
so I know the mother-in-law. I know that whole side of the family, dude. I've been on them 30 years ago. So I'm 40, so that means 10 years old. I knew her side of the family. You know what I'm saying? So it was like going to family's house, basically. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So everybody was like, "Oh my god!" They were happy to see me. They haven't seen my son in like 3 years.
Okay.
So
So
my
yeah, it
son's
was
like
kind of
tall
good.
now. He's 14. They were like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it." You know what I mean? So it was cool to see everybody. My uncle, he was happy as hell to see me. So
That's dope.
that was good. And I saw my niece, went over to my sister's house, hung out with her for a little bit, and that was it. I got home like around 11 o'clock. I was good. That was good. It was good. I had food. I had leftovers. If you saw yesterday, my fridge, I have a whole tray of mac and cheese left over.
Yes. I was like,
A whole
that's
fucking tray they gave me untouched. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I had fun. Always have fun around family. That's like friends and family. Like and chilling with y'all, my family, whatever. That's more cool to me going to a club. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And going to a club, buying drinks and playing vulture. You know, like floating around the club looking for a victim. Like waiting for the waiting for the drunk bitch, the dead carcass.
Oh my
They're gonna
god.
fly down and they're gonna fly down and pick her up, take her to my apartment.
This guy.
I know,
Oh,
that environment is cool like once every 5 months to me. You
like
know what I
miss.
mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh
but other than
gosh.
that, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, that was it. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting to the age where Thanksgiving is just it is what it is. But look, we gotta move on because the game's about
Yeah,
to start soon. So
yeah, yeah,
last pepper take, what have you learned about doing the pod 100 episodes in and favorite PGN moments? One thing I've learned is content. You never know who's watching. Because sometimes I'll look at like the PGN thing and see who's like watching, and you'll see like people in like India or like Australia. I'm like, what the fuck is people in Australia watching this shit for? But you never know what everyone's interests are. You don't know what they like. So like you
yeah,
gotta expand the horizons. You gotta talk about everything. Like I didn't know a lot of people would be like watching our stuff like that. So it
yeah,
just it always shows like, hey, like sometimes like someone will be like, hey, that thing happened. Go talk about it. And like I'll talk about it, and then I'll get a good response from it. And like people love that type of stuff. You have to be willing to engage.
yeah,
Can't be scared. Can't be scared in this line of business.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I don't know. I've done media for a long time. I did music for years, dude. I've been doing music since. I just went back to the Bringing the Real TV
Mm-hmm.
to try to see the first episode that I started with you guys. So
Yes.
it's looking like episode 41.
Oh, jeez.
Um, yeah, 41 was the first episode I was on. So I've been here for half the time, and that's a little over half the time.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went to the years, my first video I ever did. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Oldest was 12 years ago. So I've been doing media and carrying a camera around and doing interviews and for 12 fucking years. You know what I mean? So that's why when you had the podcast and everything, I was like, oh fuck it, I can at least up it up a little bit because I kind of know about the cameras and how to use this kind of shit in a way. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's been good. It's been good. We've jumped from you guys jumped from audio to video, kind of
Mm-hmm.
like when I started joining the podcast because I had all the equipment. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Um, but um, I don't know. It's tough. It's different. It's more of a sports kind of media. I was doing like
Mm-hmm.
music, local music media. Um, so it's still me learning a lot of stuff because it's like, all right, with me, it was just so easy for me to um do local artists because
Yep.
at that time the open mics were out there. There's a lot of shows, a lot of local artists going around. So I just went to an event with my camera. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a network for sports podcasts. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, how do you build it more? You know what I'm saying? It's for like you do a good job of that on your end with the high school sports and the high school kids.
Yep.
Kofi has his thing going on, even though he can't be on it for a certain amount of time because of his job. But because of his job, he brings, another side of the network. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So you guys know more about that. So I guess I can learn more how to like find kind of like my niche, um,
Mm-hmm.
kind of and getting us more out there. So that's been a little bit difficult for me. But yeah, I think I have to learn more on that. Far as a favorite PGM moment, I don't know, man. This is fucking. I've been here since episode 41, so it's been a long. We had a lot of fucking conversations, a lot of
Conversations.
fucking.
Yes.
I can't even like look at now. I'm trying to like look at like the episodes and be like, damn, what happened this episode? What happened this episode? It's hard for me to kind of remember. You know what I'm saying? One thing that was dope though, when I did the show in Denver,
Mm-hmm.
um, that was different. Um, me sending in the clips when I went to Denver.
Yes.
That probably would be my favorite PGA moment right there. Is sending the clips from Denver of me getting fucking destroyed. You know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah, that did really well. That did really well with the audience.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's funny. I'm looking at the first episode right now that we did together. It wasn't part of the podcast. It was just you came over. We just talked about the Eastern Conference,
Yes.
NBA Eastern Conference preview and a Western Conference preview. That's what we did. And then the first episode was 41. We did Olympics. We did yeah. So yeah, yeah. It's been
I
it's been
think
fun. It's been fun.
Yeah, I think my favorite moment was the NBA playoffs last year. I think that was actually a really fun ride where it was like, yo, the Pacers next, who you choosing, all
Yeah,
that type of
yeah,
stuff, and like instant
yeah,
reactions. So like, I think that was really fun run. I need to do that again, but that was up there for me.
yeah, yeah. Definitely. Um, Yeah, yeah, that was a crazy run because I had the Knicks hot in the playoffs, and you,
Mm-hmm.
you rolled the Pacers throughout the whole fucking playoffs. So yeah, it was dope. It was dope. But yeah, man, 12:54. Let's start getting the fuck out of here so
I
y'all can
got
watch the
here.
game.
Singing. Yep. Remember to follow us on everything PGN Pod, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Remember to follow Bringing the Live TV on YouTube and PGN Pod on YouTube so that you can watch the full episodes. We will get you out some clips later today. And once again, thank you guys for joining us on this historic day. 100 episodes in, 100 episodes to go. PGN Pod, we are here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Reed, for being in the comments and uplifting. Remember to tune into the Straw Hat podcast that comes on every Monday, 10 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah,
I'll be on there talking the anime shit. That's what we do. Great
yeah,
episode.
well,
And we are out, right? You got anything else to say?
yeah. Now we're out, man. Yo, appreciate y'all tuning in, and that's it, man. We're out of here.